This credit recovery course shell has numerous courses contained in it. In the content area, there is a description of the credit recovery profiles that is set to draft for just the teacher to see. And there's a chart in here to show which courses have a ministry developed course profile and also have a Rainbow District School Board developed course profile. There are some other courses loaded in here that aren't on that list because there were schools that requested it be loaded. For example, FSF 1P, the student success teacher felt comfortable delivering a credit recovery in that course, so they asked if I would load the materials. So we did add them into the master course so that they can use it all in one location. To create this environment, each course had to be loaded one at a time and carefully reorganized and relabeled prior to the next course being added in. The Rainbow developed credit recovery profiles are contained in a Google document online. They outline the overall expectations, the unit and activity that addresses that expectation, and then lists what assignments you could have the student complete. Notice the tabs across the bottom tell you which courses they have available in this format. The ministry profiles are a bit different. Each are contained in here in a PDF document. And when you go into the document, there is a chart of the overall expectation, and then it tells you which unit and activity. So there isn't any description of the unit or activity on this page, so you have to cross-reference by going and looking in the course to seeing how you can satisfy that expectation. All credit recovery students will be manually enrolled in this environment. In the Groups tool, there is one group created for each course contained in this environment. The students will be added to the appropriate course group or groups. The release condition, class list, group enrollment is used to limit what each student can see. The checklist tool is an important part of the system. A checklist has been created and released to the student according to course. The teacher managing the credit recovery must choose the activities to be completed and then add the items to be completed to the checklist by unit, activity, and assignment. When a student first enters this environment, they see this video with an orientation that explains how the environment works. There's also written instructions to go to the checklist tool to start and then to go to the content tool to complete what is listed on the checklist tool. So we'll go to the checklist tool. This student can see two checklists. I'll click into one of them to show you what that looks like. It will list the unit, the activity, and the assignment. Then the student should go to Content, Activity 1, Content, review the content, click Assignment, and then complete the assignment that is indicated here. When they are done, they can go back to the checklist and check off that the item has been completed. If you have more than one student in the same course group, but you want to give them different work, still put them in the same group on the Groups tool. Then when you go to Checklist, create a customized list right in the checklist. You can make the categories more specific as student A and student B, for example, and then list the tasks that each student needs to do. Because of the numerous release conditions that are tied to each group that's already created, this is the easiest way to deal with a separate list of activities per student, but still maintaining privacy for the student. If you have any further questions about how this has been created or how we are using it, you are welcome to contact me.